Good morning, everybody. My name is Lindsay, and I have a gentle yoga class today that will focus on our heart and our heart chakra. Today is Valentine's Day, and so I thought it'd be a lovely day to spend some time working in this area. So, we'll start by getting into a comfortable seated position, and I will be sharing a little bit of information about this area. So the heart chakra is called the Anahata chakra. And Anahata means unstruck sound. It symbolizes awareness and manifestation of love. Representing the air element, Anahata is about the heart of our feelings, kind of where it all comes from. Often associated with the heart or the spiritual heart center, here we tune in to the very pulse of life and expand it through the conscious cultivation of life or prana through breathing. With balance in the lower chakras, so the ones that are below the heart area, towards the tailbone, we can more easily come to balance in the matters of emotional connection, thereby opening to the higher consciousness that naturally manifests when compassion, joy, and love are fully part of our life. Going beyond personal emotions to understand the love in all emotional fluctuations, becoming love itself, we begin to sense the greater possibilities for heightened awareness that creates a feeling of transcending the more mundane aspects of existence. While we can cultivate heart-centered qualities of awareness in all asana and breathwork practices, our back bends and special breath work are really going to help open that up. So, welcome today to our heart flow. And we'll start that journey of feeling into the rhythm of our heartbeat. So we can start by gently closing the eyes and bringing the hands down to the lap, spreading through the chest, getting a little bit of a puff of the chest, kind of shining the heart forward, drawing the lower belly in gently, lifting the spine nice and tall. And with the eyes closed, just starting to feel the rhythm of the heart. And we'll begin to lengthen out the breath. Feeling that chest area rise and fall with the breath. Allowing the breath to move in and out through the nose. Feeling the chest, the heart area rise with every inhale. Allowing every inhale to become a little bit more expansive, a little fuller. Feeling that breath move in and out with the mind focused on that rhythm, that life force moving through the chest, the rise and fall of the breath, the beating of our hearts. I'd like to offer us this opportunity to create a dedication or an intention today. Our sankalpa or our heartfelt desire, maybe focused somewhere around love, love of self, love of others, love of a quality, a place, a thing. Just allowing yourself to feel that sensation of love of well-being. And then we'll allow that dedication or intention to gently move to the back of our mind. Almost like we're placing it on a bookshelf or planting a seed in our garden. Allowing it to be present, but without taking up our full consciousness. Keeping the breath moving steady and slow. We'll blink the eyes back open. Great work. We'll roll the shoulders forward, up, back, and down a few times. Great work. I'll pause with the shoulders back and down. If the legs are crossed, we'll give the legs the opportunity to unwind, uncross, rolling out the ankles, and then we'll take the opposite crossing of the legs. Starting to warm up through the chest just a little bit more, we'll bring the fingertips to the shoulders, and we'll draw the elbows together in front of us, drawing the gaze down towards the elbows, stretching through the back of the neck. As you inhale, lift the elbows up towards the sky, lift the gaze up towards the sky. With the exhale, open the elbows out nice and wide, spreading across the chest. We'll meet the elbows down at the bottom with the gaze. So we're drawing a big circle with the elbows here, moving with the breath. The inhale, lift the elbows up. Exhale, open out and down. We'll do one more of those. Inhale, lifting up, gazing up. Exhale, opening out, coming back down towards the bottom. Nice work. Releasing the hands from the elbows, lengthening the spine again, nice and tall. The shoulders again, one more time, forward, up, back, and down. Lowering the shoulder blades down, redraw the belly in, puff the chest up a little bit here. We'll inhale to reach the arms up overhead, stretching up nice and tall. And as we exhale, cactus the arms out towards the side, spreading across the chest. Feel that openness. We'll get a little poof of the chest. We'll inhale, lift the chest up, lift the gaze up towards the sky. And then as we exhale, bring yourself back to neutral, bringing the gaze to neutral. We'll continue to warm up through the chest. We'll bring the hands together in front of us, little prayer pose, and then open them back out towards the sides. We're going to squeeze the forearms together and open them back up. We'll do that 10 more times. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower the hands back down through heart center. Revisit your intention or your dedication. And blink the eyes back open. Inhale to reach the arms up overhead, stretching the arms up nice and tall. And we'll lower the right hands down towards the right side of the mat. We'll reach up with those left fingertips, and as we exhale, reach those left fingers over towards the right side of the mat. Keeping the sitting bones grounded here, draw the lower belly in, and we'll swivel the heart to shine towards the sky. So we're getting a little bit of a twist here as we reach those left fingers towards the right side of the mat, drawing that rainbow shape with the left arm. Great work. Draw the lower belly in. As we exhale, push yourself back up to neutral, lifting both arms back up. Take an inhale. And then with the exhale, switch sides. Lower the left hand down. We'll reach up with the right fingers and then over with the right fingers towards the left side of the room. Swiveling the sternum to shine up towards the sky, gazing up. Keep the sitting bones grounded. Keep the lower belly drawing in. Reach with those right fingers. Great work. Draw the lower belly in. Exhale, rise yourself all the way back up, lifting both arms up overhead. Great work. We'll exhale, press the arms out towards the sides, keeping the arms parallel to each other. Draw the shoulder blades back. So we're going to squeeze the arms back. We're going to pulse the arms like we're squeezing the shoulder blades back behind us, continuing to spread across the chest. Keep the lower belly drawing in. Just little pulses of the arms back behind you. Squeeze, 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 feeling that stretch through the front of the chest and that energizing action on the back side of the body. Great work. Keeping those arms nice and strong here. We'll take another 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Great work. Flip the palms up towards the sky. Inhale, lift the arms up. While exhale, draw the hands back down through heart center. Great work. Bringing the hands back down towards the lap. We'll bring the chin towards the chest, and then the right ear towards the right shoulder. The left ear towards the left shoulder. We'll take a few rounds of these half circles with the head, moving nice and slow, rolling the head from side to side. Pausing in any spot that feels maybe extra nice. Great. We'll begin to find that sweet spot by bringing the right ear towards the right shoulder. Just noticing if there were any tight spots on the left side of the neck. We'll draw the right ear towards the right shoulder, finding that sweet spot. Taking a breath here. Once you've found that spot, drawing the belly in, feel nice and tall through the spine. And as you're ready, we'll extend the left arm out towards the left side of the mat, lengthening that area that runs from the ear towards the fingertips. Continuing to breathe, noticing the sensation. We'll start to wiggle those left fingers. Great work. We'll pause the finger wiggle and we'll start to draw figure eights with the left arm. Allowing the size and speed of our figure eights to kind of evolve naturally, just working into that spot that maybe needs the extra time or space. Great work. We'll pause those figure eights. And today we'll take the arm behind us. We'll swivel the left thumb to point down towards the floor, bending the left elbow, bring the back of the hand to rest on the lower back. We'll draw the left elbow down, draw the shoulder down, increasing the space between the ear and the shoulder. So my back looks like this. Got the hand pressed to the back of the hand towards the sacrum. Drawing that space, shoulder down. You might choose today to take a bind, bringing the right hand to reach back for those left fingers. Taking those long, slow breaths, still keep the lower belly drawing in gently, feeling the chest just lift here. Great work. As we exhale, unwind the arms, placing them back on the lap, and lift the head back to neutral. We'll roll the shoulders a few times forward, up, back and down, integrating that movement. Great work. Drawing the shoulder blades back and down, re-engage the belly, lengthen the spine. We'll draw the chin towards the chest and bring the left ear towards the left shoulder. And when you find that sweet spot there on the right side of the neck, just pause for a moment, reconnect with your breath, that steady in and out. Great work. Now, as you're ready, we'll extend the right arm out towards the right side of the mat. Fingertips hover over the floor. Again, just taking a moment here before we bring in any movement to just notice how those sensations change. Great work. We'll start to wiggle those right fingers now. Feeling sensation, maybe ripple up the arm. Great. Starting to pause the finger wiggle. We'll begin to draw figure eights again. Staying connected with the breath. Great work. We'll start to pause our figure eights, swiveling the right thumb down towards the floor. We'll bend the right elbow, bringing the back of the hand to rest on the sacrum. Draw that right shoulder down, draw the left shoulder down. Maybe creep those right fingers over towards the left hip. If you'd like to take that bind today, you can bring the left hand over to find the right. Great work. We'll begin to release the arms back down towards the lap. Lifting the head up again, nice and tall. Roll the shoulders forward, up, back and down. Integrating that movement. Great. And then we'll find stillness with the shoulders back and down. Just one breath here. Feeling into the chest, the back area, feeling that warmth through the arms, the neck, the shoulders. Great work. Let's uncross the legs and plant the feet about hips distance apart. We'll grab on behind the backs of the thighs and take our seated cat-cow. As you inhale, push the chest forward, lift the gaze up towards the sky. As you exhale, rounding, gazing towards the navel. Inhale, rising yourself up, gazing up. Exhale, rounding. And inhale, lift up, look up. Exhale, round. Great. Rising ourselves back up to neutral. Grabbing on behind the thighs, we'll just lower the torso back here, keeping the belly drawing in. We'll release the arms from the legs, lowering back so that we just have the upper portion of the body in our boat pose. Keeping the feet planted here, we'll inhale to extend the arms out nice and wide, like we're giving somebody a big hug, and then we'll exhale, bring the arms back to center. Keeping the belly drawing in, we'll inhale to open the arms out, giving that big hug. Exhale, bringing the arms back to center. Keeping the belly drawing in here. Moving with the breath. Inhale, open the arms. Exhale, coming back to center. Last one, as we inhale, open up the arms. Exhale, coming back to center. Great work. Grab on back behind the thighs. We'll take our seated cat-cows. As you inhale, rise up, gaze up. As you exhale, round down, roll down. Inhale, lift up, look up. Exhale, round down, roll down. Coming back to our neutral, plant the feet, hips distance apart, hands bind on the thighs, draw the belly in. We'll lower the torso back, releasing the hands from the legs, extend the fingers forward. So options here, you can either continue to open and expand the arms on the inhale, and exhale, bring the arms back to center. You might choose to integrate lifting one shin at a time, or maybe lifting both shins at a time. Kind of up to you here in our boat, just feeling that openness across the chest as we inhale and exhale. Great work. Last one. We'll plant the feet back down, grab on behind the thighs. We'll take our seated cat-cow. Inhale, lift up, look up. Exhale, round down, roll down. Inhale, lift up, look up. Exhale, round down, roll down. Last one, inhale, lift up, look up. Exhale, round down, roll down. Great work. Rising back up to neutral. We'll roll over the legs and we'll come into a tabletop position. Stacking the wrists underneath the shoulders, the knees underneath the hips. We'll start to move into our bear pose. So that organic movement, like a bear coming out of hibernation. We've had the opportunity to move the spine forward and back a bit, but maybe not from side to side so much, just in that seated stretch there. So if you'd like, taking some barrel rolls in the torso here in our bear pose, or maybe continuing with those classic cat-cow movements, maybe dropping down into child's pose today, if that's more the vibe you're feeling. Feeling into what you would like. We'll take a few more breaths here, kind of getting our wiggles out. Ooh. Oh, yeah, that felt good. Okay. Oh, starting to come back to stillness. We'll plant the palms nice and firm, pressing into the floor. Feel the sternum or the heart lift away from the floor. Draw the belly in, get a little flat in the back with a slight maybe tilt of the pelvis. And we'll take some of our 50-50 planks or our bird dog poses today. Extending the left leg out nice and long. We'll kick the leg so it's in line with the spine. Continuing to draw the belly in, we'll get nice and light in the right hand. Extending the right arm out as you are ready. Gazing at a non-moving spot, feel the arm and the leg extend out nice and long here. Gazing at that non-moving spot, we're going to start to pulse the arm and the leg up towards the sky. We're going to take 10 more pulses, kicking up 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Great work. Lower the hand, lower the knee, rock back into child's pose. Taking some time here to stretch out the wrists, maybe rolling out the wrists, wiggling the fingers, just finding some softness here as you stretch and release. Great work. We'll extend the hands back out in front of us, rocking forward into tabletop. Push the mat away, draw the belly in. Feel the sternum lift away from the floor. We'll extend the right leg out back behind us, kick the leg in line. Oh, sorry, plant. Finding that non-moving spot to stare at, we'll get light in the left fingers, extending the left arm out in front of us. Feel nice and long through the arm and the leg, like you're getting pulled in opposite directions, keeping the belly engaged. We're going to kick up the arm and the leg, little pulses here, strengthening the back side of the body. We'll take another 10 kicks, ready, and pulse the arms and the legs. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Great work. Lower the hand, lower the knee. Take that child's pose again. Rocking down nice and slow. Oh, moving the wrists, the hands around if that feels nice. Great work. I'll lift the gaze up towards the fingertips. As you exhale, rock forward again into tabletop. From here, we'll tuck the toes back behind us, push the hips up towards the sky, coming into our first downward facing dog. So we'll take some time to pedal the feet here, stretching out through the backs of the legs. Pushing into the palms, press the shoulders back just a little bit more. We'll lift the gaze up towards the fingers, and as you're ready, begin to tippy toe the feet towards the hands or the hands towards the feet. We'll meet up in a forward fold. Feet are about 2 knuckles distance apart. Nice softness in the knees. You can grab opposite elbows here. We'll enjoy a gentle dangle for a moment here, a gentle sway from side to side. Great. Starting to pause our gentle rock, we'll increase the bend in the knees, drawing the lower belly in as you exhale. Ragdoll yourself all the way up to standing, stacking vertebrae on top of vertebrae. Head comes up last. We'll roll the shoulders forward, up, back, and down. Finding our standing Tadasana mountain pose. Feet are planted nice and parallel to each other. Equally balanced front and back, side to side, legs engaged, belly draws in. Chest expands, collarbones nice and wide, fingers reach down towards the floor. Take a breath here, revisit your intention, your dedication. Reconnect with your breath, the rhythm of your heart. Great work. We'll get some movement going. As we inhale, lift the arms up, lift the gaze up. If you exhale, open up the arms, swan dive forward, hinge from the hips. Placing the hands on the shins, inhale, rise up halfway. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, winding all the way back up, lift the arms up, lift the gaze up. Exhale, hands come down through heart center. Great work. Inhale, lift the arms up, lift the gaze up. Exhale, forward fold, hinging from the hips, coming all the way back down. Place the hands on the shins. Inhale, rise up halfway. Exhale, forward fold. We'll have enough of a bend here in the knees that we can plant the hands at the top of the mat. Pressing into the palms, we'll start to extend the legs back one at a time, coming into our plank pose. Pushing the mat away, feel the sternum lift away from the floor, keep the belly drawn in. One breath here. As you exhale, bend the knees down towards the floor, untuck the toes, bend the elbows towards the back of the body, lower the chest all the way down towards the floor. That half push-up. Now with the hands underneath the shoulders or underneath the armpits, squeeze the elbows in towards the body. We'll push into the palms, inhale, rise up, low cobra. Gazing up, feel the heart push forward. We'll exhale, slowly lower the head and the chest back down towards the floor. Great work. Plant the knees down into the floor. Push into the palms. Exhale. Rise back up through tabletop. Come into child's pose. Bring the hips and the heels together at the back of the mat. Nice work. Lift the gaze back up towards the fingers. Rocking up into our tabletop position. Great work. We'll kick the right heel up towards the sky. Kicking up from the glute. Nice bend in that knee. With the exhale, draw the knee into the chest. Squeezing the knee into the chest. Inhale, kick the heel back up towards the sky. Exhale, draw the knee back into the chest. Squeeze it in. Last time, inhale, kick the heel up. With this exhale, draw the knee into the chest. We'll plant the foot down on the floor and then walk the foot up towards the hands. Starting to come into our low lunge. Find your footing here. You might heel toe that right foot out towards the right just a little bit. Draw the lower belly in. You might use that right hand to help lift the torso up. Rise the torso up. We'll push the hips forward just a little bit here. As you inhale, we'll extend the arms up overhead. Reaching up. Push the sternum forward. Lift the heart. Lift the gaze up. Great work. Now bring the gaze back to neutral. Extend the arms out in front of you, moving this into a twist. We'll lower the right hand down towards the floor and then extend that right arm back behind us, feeling the chest spread and expand here. Our twisted low lunge. Great work. Bringing that right hand back down. We'll meet back up with the left. Inhale, reach the arms up overhead. Exhale. Draw the hands down, forward fold, plant the hands at the top of the mat. Extend the right leg back. Plant the knee and take child's pose, bringing the hips over the heels. Taking some time here to notice the difference between the right and the left side. Maybe take some time to notice the similarities between the right and the left side. We'll lift the gaze again up towards the fingertips, rocking forward into our tabletop. Push the mat away, feel the sternum nice and strong, lifting from the floor. We'll kick the left heel up now towards the sky and draw the knee in towards the chest, rounding the back as you squeeze in. Inhale to kick back up. Exhale, draw the knee in. Inhale, squeezing up. Exhale, draw the knee into the chest. This time we're going to plant that left foot onto the floor, heel toeing the foot up towards the hands. Maybe heel toeing that left foot out towards the left just a little bit. Drawing the belly in. You might walk the hands up towards that left knee, lifting the chest up, lifting the torso up. Starting to push the hips forward just a little bit, getting more of a stretch on that right hip flexor. We'll inhale, reach the arms up overhead. Finding our low lunge. Great work. Pushing the sternum forward here. Feel the heart open. Long, slow, steady breaths. Great work. We'll bring the arms out in front of us and take this into our twist. Lower the left arm down towards the floor. Starting to open that left arm up, opening across the chest. Spreading here. Breathing nice and slow. Feeling that sensation. Great work. We'll lower the left arm back down, meeting it back up with the right, untwisting, reach the arms up one more time. And exhale, bring the hands back down through heart center, hinge from the hips, plant the hands back down on the floor, extract the left knee, and then take child's pose. Bring the hips and the heels together at the back of the mat. Stretching out the arms. Great work. From this child's pose, we'll walk the hands over to the left side of the mat, stretching into the side bodies. Taking a few breaths here, allow the head to be nice and heavy, staying, low in child's pose, just with the arms extended over to the left side, the torso stretching over towards the left side. Great. We'll walk the hands back to the center and over to the right side of the mat. Great. We'll walk the hands back through center. Press into the palms, lift the gaze towards the fingers, rock forward into tabletop. Extend the legs out again, one more time, finding our plank pose. Drawing the belly in, push the sternum away, press into the palms, lift that heart away from the floor. Keeping the belly engaged, feel nice and strong here. Great work. Bend the knees, untuck the toes, we'll bend the elbows, lower the chest all the way back down towards the floor. Planting into the palms, squeeze the elbows in towards the chest. We'll inhale, lift the chest up, lift the gaze up, finding low cobra. Drawing the shoulders away from the ears, shine that heart forward. We'll exhale, lower the torso back down towards the floor. Great work. We'll bring the elbows underneath the shoulders, finding our our Sphinx pose here. Pushing in through the forearms, lift the chest up, lift the gaze up. And we'll exhale, draw the chin back down towards the chest. Stretching in through the back of the neck. We'll bring the right ear towards the right shoulder. Chin back to chest, left ear towards left shoulder. Taking a few of these half circles here, stretching in through the back side of the neck. Great work. Pausing that movement, bring the gaze back to neutral. We'll start to move into our seal pose. So with our hands extended out in front of us, just walk them out a few inches. We're going to take the arms out and forward just a little bit, pushing into the palms. We'll slowly rise ourselves back up, lifting the chest up, squeezing the glutes, lift the chest up, with the arms out just a little bit wider. Great work. As you exhale, slowly lower everything back down onto the floor. Bring the palms underneath the face, opening the elbows out nice and wide. Lower the torso all the way down onto the floor. Lowering the face down onto the hands. Taking a breath here. Kick the heels up towards the sky. And we'll take our reverse windshield wipers, lifting and lowering the heels from side to side. Great work. Pausing the windshield wipers, extend the arms down by the hips, extend the legs out nice and long. Resting on one cheek, give the hips a little shake here from side to side. We'll move into our locust pose, helping to open up the chest, strengthening the front and the back side of the body. We'll start by squeezing the legs together, squeezing the toes, the heels, zipping up the legs like you've created one solid tail, feeling that engagement through the lower body. We'll bring the head to rest at neutral, resting on the chin or in the forehead. With the inhale, start to peel the palms up towards the sky, lift the chest up the floor. With the exhale, lift the legs up towards the sky, finding our locust pose. Pull the chest up just a little bit more, kick the legs up just a little bit more, gazing up just a little bit more, feel that expansion across the chest. Nice work. Slowly lower everything back down towards the floor, resting on your other cheek. Give the hips a little rock from side to side. Great work. We'll take one more locust pose. So reconnect before we move into it. Reconnect with your breath. You might feel the heart beat just a little bit stronger here while we rest on our heart. You might feel that sensation. Connect with the beating of your heart. Connect with the breath moving in and out of the body. And reconnect with that dedication or intention that we made at the beginning of class. Great work. We'll start to build our second and final locust pose. Pull the legs together, squeezing the legs nice and strong, like you're zipping them up together. Bring the face back to neutral, planting on the chin or on the forehead. As you inhale, start to lift the palms up towards the sky, lift the chest up off the floor, lift the gaze up. As you exhale, lift the legs up off the floor. Continue to breathe here, lifting yourself up. Maybe find an extra millimeter of lift. And exhale, slowly lower everything back down onto the floor. Great work. Bring the hands back underneath the face here, opening the elbows out wide. And we'll kick the heels up again towards the sky and take our reverse windshield wiper. Great work. Pausing our windshield wipers, keep the legs, the heels up towards the sky, and start to roll out the ankles, pointing and flexing if that feels better. Just finding some movement here in the ankles. Warming up through the feet, we're going to start to move into our half bow pose. So just wanting to make sure that the ankles, the calves are all experiencing a little bit of movement to help avoid any cramping. Great work. We'll keep that left heel pointed up towards the sky. We'll extend the right leg out nice and long. Propping the chest up with our Sphinx arms, pulling the elbows underneath the shoulders, pressing into the forearms, getting a little bit of a lift through the chest here. You might take another roll of that left foot or pointing and flexing just in case that maybe extra back bend causes any, intensity of feeling. Now, continuing to move into this, we'll bring the right hand in towards the center of the mat, kind of giving us some more balance. And we'll start to reach back with the left hand towards that left heel. Maybe just step by step, creeping the hand back, or you might start to reach back towards that left ankle, heel, toe area. Now, you might just be energetically reaching back, or you might actually make contact. All is good wherever you are. Just keep breathing, feeling the heart shining forward. We might even start to pull that left heel down towards the glute. Taking it nice and easy here. Now, with your next exhale, slowly release that left leg. Don't let it spring back. Bring that left elbow back underneath the left shoulder, and we'll extend the leg back out nice and long, finding our Sphinx pose. Pushing in through the forearms, lift the chest up, lift the gaze up, and we'll bring the gaze back to neutral. Great work. We'll take that on the other side. Lift the right heel up towards the sky. Roll out the ankle, point and flex the toe. Great work. Pausing that movement, we'll begin our half bow pose. Pulling the left hand in towards the center of the mat, pushing in through that left arm. We'll reach the right arm back towards the right heel. Again, might just be an energetic reaching back. You might actually make contact with the foot, or you might be starting to draw the foot down towards the floor. Taking your time wherever you are. Breathing nice and slow, feeling that openness through the chest. Breathing, breathing, breathing. Great. Slowly, as you exhale, begin to release that right leg. We'll extend the right leg out nice and long. Bring the forearms back in front of you. We'll open the elbows out towards the side, lower the torso down to the floor. Nice work, everybody. As we rest here on our belly, you can shake the hips gently from side to side. Reconnect with your breath, your intention, your dedication. Great. From here, we're going to roll ourselves over onto our back. So just a little pencil roll. So we come to rest on our back. And we'll draw the knees into the chest, giving ourselves a little hug here. Massaging out the lower back with a gentle rock from side to side. Fantastic. We'll lower the heels now down by the sitting bones. Bringing the palms down by the hips. We'll connect with our spine, feeling the sacrum ground down towards the floor. Maybe there's a gentle tuck of the tailbone towards the heels. Might require a little bit of pushing into the feet to allow that lengthening of the lower back. Finding this length in the front of the body and through the back of the body. We'll take a moment of breath work, which will then integrate into our bridge pose. So with our feet planted and the knees up towards the sky, the hips are resting on the floor, the shoulders nice and broad. We'll move into our Viloma 3-part exhale. So we'll take all of the air on the exhale and we'll exhale it out fully before we start. So exhale completely. As we inhale through the nose, nice and full, filling the belly, filling the chest. We'll pause at the very top of our inhale. As we exhale, exhale a third, and then pause. Exhale 2/3, pause. Exhale completely. Another round like that. Inhale fully. Exhale 1/3. Exhale 2/3. Exhale completely. We'll take that Viloma 3-part exhale and use that in our bridge pose. So take an inhale here. And as you exhale, we'll push into the feet, lift the hips up towards the sky. Finding that bridge, we'll inhale completely. Pausing at the top. Exhale 1/3. Exhale 2/3. Exhale completely. One more time. Inhale fully. Pausing. Exhale 1/3. Exhale 2/3. Exhale completely. With that final exhale, lower the hips all the way back down onto the floor. Great work. Open the arms out into cactus arms, and then we'll begin to windshield wiper the knees from side to side. Great work. Pausing the windshield wiper, draw the knees again into the chest, giving yourselves that nice big hug. Squeeze the knees in. Now we'll grab on behind the backs of the thighs. We'll take a few rocks on the spine, front and back, rolling ourselves up into our Dandasana staff pose, extending the legs out nice and long, flexing the toes up towards the sky. Pull the shoulder blades forward, up, back and down, planting the palms down into the floor, flexing the toes towards the ceiling. Drawing the belly in, lift and lengthen, feel nice and tall here. Breathing steady and slow. Great work. Now we'll release that and we'll bend the knees. We'll bring the soles of the feet together, coming into our bound angle pose. Pulling the soles of the feet together, pull the heels towards the sitting bones and open the knees out nice and wide. Taking a moment to get settled on the sitting bones. You might move from some of the meat from underneath the bones there. And we'll grab onto the ankles around the big toe area and we'll draw the belly in, poof the chest forward, lift the spine nice and tall. Feel the shoulders draw down. We'll draw the chin down towards the chest like you're meeting your chin towards the heart. Feel that space on the top of the shoulders, feeling the space through the front of the chest. Great work. We'll start to take our half circles with the head again, bringing the right ear towards the right shoulder. Left ear towards left shoulder. Taking a few rounds at your pace. Great work. Pausing that movement, bringing the chin back towards the chest. We'll lift the gaze to neutral. Moving into a forward fold, we'll start to bend the elbows out towards the knees, hinging from the hips, keeping the spine nice and long back behind you, leading with the heart. Leading with the heart, leaning forward, hinge, hinge, hinge. And then when you can hinge no more, we'll slowly soften and release the torso over the legs, softening the head. Allowing, if you would like, a little bit more movements of the head, drawing those half circles or nodding the head yes and no. You might choose to keep the hands bound on the feet, or you might choose to walk the arms forward. Up to you here. Taking just a few moments here in this forward fold to connect with our dedication and our intention. Fantastic. Drawing the lower belly in, we'll exhale, begin to round ourselves all the way back up to seated. Rolling the shoulders forward, up, back and down will help the knees come back together. Planting the feet, hips distance apart, knees up towards the sky. We'll take a reverse tabletop here. Bringing the hands back behind the hips, squeezing the elbows towards each other, pulling the collarbones nice and broad. If planting on the palms doesn't feel right today, you can come up onto your knuckles. We'll push into the feet, push into the hands. As you exhale, push the hips up towards the sky, lift the chest up towards the sky. Stretching through the front of the body, squeeze the glute muscles, lift the hips up a little higher. Feel the heart shine towards the sky. Great work, everybody. We'll exhale, begin to lower the hips back down towards the floor. Great work. We'll move into our twists now. Lowering the right knee out towards the right side. We'll pull that right heel towards the left hip just a little bit more. So for this twist, you can bring the left heel to touch on that right ankle, kind of the knee up and one knee out. Or if you'd like a little deeper or a little tighter variation, you can wiggle that right leg over just a little bit more and bring the left leg on the outside of that right knee. Let's see, show that a little better. So options like that or like that. Great work. So we'll grab onto this left knee and we'll maybe tuck ourselves in a little bit more, drawing the sitting bones down towards the floor, keeping that knee up towards the sky, grabbing onto that knee. Draw the lower belly in, draw the shoulder blades down, lift and lengthen the spine. Feel nice and tall here. Now starting to move into our twist, we'll wrap the right elbow around the left knee and we'll pluck that bowstring, like our little Cupid's bowstring, across the chest, pulling that left hand across the chest, and then we'll plant the left hand down by the hips. Lengthening the spine here, feel nice and tall. And as you exhale, bring the gaze over towards that left shoulder. Breathing nice and slow. Fantastic. Starting to unwind. Passing back through center. We'll uncross that left leg. Planting both feet parallel to each other. Bring the hands back behind the hips. Take a windshield wiping. Great work. Bringing ourselves up again, nice and tall. We'll switch sides. Crossing the left ankle over towards the right sitting bone. So there's my foot. And we'll bring that right ankle either to touch the left, so for a wider position, or crossing over that knee. Draw the right sitting bone down towards the floor just a little bit more. And we'll grab onto the right knee, making ourselves nice and tall here. Lengthening the spine, feel tall. Drawing the belly in, feel that length in the spine. We'll start to move into the twist by wrapping the left elbow around the right knee. Plucking the bowstring with that right hand. Pull the arm across the chest. And then we'll plant the hand down by the hips. Push in through that backhand to lengthen the spine. Lift and lengthen the torso. Feel nice and tall here. Bring the gaze over towards that right shoulder. Great work. Our next exhale slowly unwinds. Great work. Sticking with that. Slowly uncrossing the legs again. Plant the feet about hips distance apart. Hands come back behind the hips for our windshield wiper. Great work. We'll plant the feet here, grabbing on behind the thighs. And we'll slowly, using our core strength, roll ourselves again back down onto our back. Nice and slow, using that core strength, lower yourself down. I might bonk into the wall here. Lowering down, slow, slow, slow. Resting here on our back. Great work. We'll move into our figure 4 pose now. Lifting the right shin up towards the sky. We'll cross the right ankle over the left. Open that right knee out just a little bit more, maybe with the help of that right hand. Now, as you are ready, you might choose to stay here or draw the figure 4 in towards the chest, grabbing on behind the back of the left thigh or around the left shin. Taking a few breaths here, just allowing the breath to help soften and release any muscle engagement. We'll take another round of Viloma, 3-part exhale. Exhaling out completely. Inhale fully through the nose. Pausing at the top. Exhale 1/3. Exhale 2/3. Exhale completely. Great work. Choosing if you would like to take another one of those on your own. We'll release our figure 4 pose, lowering the left foot down towards the floor. We'll take a deeper crossing of the right knee over the left knee, just squeezing the knees in just a little bit tighter. Open the arms up into cactus arms, and we'll move into a supine twist, lowering both knees over to the left side of the mat. Keeping the shoulders planted down into the floor here to get that spread across the chest and that nice opening of the heart. Maybe gazing over the right shoulder. Great work. Bringing the gaze back up towards the sky. Drawing the belly in, we'll lift the knees back up towards the ceiling, uncross the legs, planting the feet. Reneutralize the hips. We'll take our figure 4 on the other side, flexing the left toes towards the knee, cross the left ankle over the right thigh. Might use that left hand to help open the knee out just a little bit more. And either choosing to stay here or drawing the figure 4 in towards the chest. Finding the bind that feels right for you today. And we'll move into our Viloma 3-part breath. Exhaling completely. Inhaling through the nose, nice and full. Pausing at the top. Exhale 1/3. Exhale 2/3. Exhale completely. Choosing to take that again. At your own pace. Great work. Release the bind of the hands. Lower the right foot back down towards the floor. Take the deeper crossing of the left knee over the right and open the arms up into cactus arms. From here, moving into our twist, lowering the knees over towards the right side of the mat. Keeping the shoulders grounded and the heart shining towards the sky. You might choose to bring the gaze over towards the left shoulder. Long, slow breaths here, connecting with your intention, your dedication. Fantastic. We'll bring the gaze back up towards the sky, drawing the lower belly in, lift the knees up again towards the ceiling. Uncross the legs. And then we'll begin to move into our Shavasana pose. So you might find that drawing the knees into the chest for an extra little hug would feel really nice here today, that gentle rock from side to side, before releasing the legs out nice and long down onto the floor. So I have an option for our Shavasana that will just allow for a little bit more chest opening towards the end of the class. And that is to support our spine with either a pillow or a long rolled blanket. So I have a little blanket here today. And I was going to use that to support underneath my spine, bringing my hips to the base of the blanket and then allowing my head, my back, everything to rest back onto this. So an option there for a little more of a chest opening. The legs can be nice and wide here. The arms resting down by the sides, palms face the sky. So feeling a lot like a wide open starfish here today. Allowing the breath to move naturally in and out of the body. Taking your time to settle into this practice. I'm going to lead us through a metta meditation or a loving kindness meditation. It comes from the Buddhist tradition. And I just absolutely love it. So if you're finding yourself very comfortable and just wanting to ignore the words that I'm saying, you are welcome to do so. Or if you would like to partake in this metta meditation, just gently listen and follow along. Feel connected to your rhythm of breath. Allow your eyes to close. Feel the breath move in and out through the nose. For this practice, you might find comfort in imagining that a loved one is sitting next to you. This might be a teacher, a pet, maybe even a favorite tree sitting near you. And we'll begin the process of bringing this loving kindness to ourselves. We'll bring our attention inwards. In your mind's eye, picture yourself Feel that deep awareness of the person that you are. Saturate yourself with the awareness of yourself. You might find it peaceful to imagine yourself as a young child. We'll repeat mentally to ourselves. May I be happy and peaceful. May I be healthy and strong. May I be safe and protected. May I live with ease. We'll repeat those statements again to ourselves, gently allowing other thoughts to move out of the mind. Repeating, may I be happy and peaceful. May I be healthy and strong. May I feel safe and protected. May I live with ease. We'll begin to radiate this feeling of love outwards. Think of someone that you are close to. In some way, you love this person. This might be a friend, a partner, a child or grandchild, niece or nephew, someone that you love deeply. And picture them sitting in front of you. And visualize this person smiling. Feeling that love that you have for them. And speak these words as though they are there with you. May you be happy and peaceful. May you be healthy and strong. May you be safe and protected. May you live with ease. We'll repeat that again to this person, maybe taking their hands, maybe giving them a hug. May you be happy and peaceful. May you be healthy and strong. May you feel safe and protected. May you live with ease. Allow this person to smile at you and stand and walk away. We'll expand this love out now. Begin to think of someone that you have neutral feelings about. This could be someone that you cross paths with in your neighborhood. Maybe someone that works in a local shop. Maybe this is someone you only know through media. We'll sit them down in front of us, picturing them, smiling at them. And we'll say to them, may you be happy and peaceful. May you be healthy and strong. May you feel safe and protected. May you live with ease. May you be happy and peaceful. May you be healthy and strong. May you feel safe and protected. May you live with ease. Allow this person to stand up and walk away. Come back to the sensation of your breath, allowing it to move in and out. Reconnect with the sensations of your heart. And we'll expand this sensation of love out even more. We'll begin to picture a person that we have some negative feelings or memories about. This might be someone we've had a disagreement with. Our beliefs might be opposite. We might just have never seen from eye to eye. This could be challenging. But we all deserve love. If it's too difficult, this person that you've chosen, choose someone that maybe you don't know so well. Or maybe imagine this person as a small child. Imagine this person sitting right in front of you. Speak directly to them. May you be happy and peaceful. May you be healthy and strong. May you feel safe and protected. May you live with ease. May you be happy and peaceful. May you be healthy and strong. May you feel safe and protected. May you live with ease. Allow that person to stand up and walk away. You can come back to yourself, bringing your awareness to your breath, to your heart, maybe even placing a hand on your heart and one hand on your belly. Reconnecting. Finally, in our Metta meditation, we will expand love and kindness to all beings, to all of life. You might imagine all life being held in a shiny ball. Imagine your family, then all their friends, and all their friends' families. Thinking about all the people we've connected with, all the plants, all the animals, all the tiny creatures, imagining them all in that glowing sphere. And we'll repeat our words to wherever life exists. May we be happy and peaceful. May we be healthy and strong. May we feel safe and protected. May we live with ease. May we be happy and peaceful. May we feel healthy and strong. May we feel safe and protected. May we live with ease. Taking a few deep breaths. Feeling the power of that meditation. Feeling the love that's inside of us. And its strength to touch all beings. That strength to connect with those near and far. Feeling that glow of love and emotion. Resting here in our Shavasana. Thank you for your lovely practice today. The light in me sees and honors the light in you all. Namaste.